Hey, look, my fish. My beautiful fish. I bought some fish and now I have fish. And yes, you can feed the fish. You hit the button, you even see the food come down and then they go for it. Oh, feeding the fish is good. Hooray for fish. You also have your armor locker again here, where you can customize your gear. Let's mix it up with Shepard. It's been a while. We've been using this armor for a while. Yeah, let's go with this for a while. I like this. I'm a fan. All right, we'll apply that. And that'll be Goog Shepard's look for a little while at least. So now that we've unlocked Kasumi, previously this port observations room just wasn't available to us. You couldn't go in there. And you can see over here the starboard observation deck, still unavailable to us.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
You know, there's a room there that the commander of the ship just isn't allowed to go into. It doesn't make sense, but it's because they only made one room, basically. They did not make a version of this room that is uninhabited, so they only let you in when you have the person who lives there. So somebody lives in life support. We don't have them yet. We can't get in. This is Kasumi's room. She gets a spot on the ship just like everybody else. She took the room next to the crew deck for herself, so you can go make yourself a drink here if you want. But you have shutter control, so you can close the window if you don't want to look out into the cool, vast expanse of space, or you can open it. There are lots of things over here that will give little stories. For instance, Kasumi, tell me about this painting.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
It's a very pretty painting. What about this statue, Kasumi?
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
And you just feel comfortable telling us that. Okay. What about these books?
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Yep, actual physical media. Still a thing in 2287 or whatever. What about this rose, though?
The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Kasumi's old partner didn't want her being overly sentimental about things. I'm sure that won't come up later. So, with the other crew members, the ones who weren't DLC, you can go in and have full proper conversation trees with them. Kasumi and the other DLC crewmate who we will meet eventually have something a little bit different where you just walk up to them and hit the talk button and...
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
She's like a doll. You pull the string and she spits out a phrase. Sometimes it's a little story told over 2 or 3 dialogue snippets. Sometimes it's just, one little generic thing like that.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. It's
nice stuff, and there's good world building there, good character building stuff.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
Reminds me, I forgot to get his fancy food. His fancy food's on the Citadel. Shit. Anyway, tell me about this painting, and then I'll be on my way.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Aww. But again, Kasumi, you're being overly sentimental about something. I'm sure that won't come up later. So yes, that's Kasumi. She's got a cool room. She's got some cool stuff. She's a pretty cool crewmate. Let's go do her loyalty mission, shall we? So if we go out here to the galaxy map, previously there was no way for us to leave the Widow system. There was just nothing out there, no other systems to go to. But now that we've unlocked Kasumi's loyalty mission, it turns out just down the road, metaphorically speaking, is the Boltzmann system. And in here, there's another planet. The planet is over here. It's the planet Beckenstein. Eden Prime was all about, farming and sustainable living. Beckenstein is all about what if Jeff Bezos was a colony. So, you have to take whatever crewmate is coming along on the loyalty mission just because it's their loyalty mission. So you're forced to take Kasumi here. This is a special mission where you only get 2 instead of 3. So nobody else comes, just Kasumi. Kasumi can get Shadow Strike up to 2, which is going to unlock Overload, which is a fantastic ability. We'll have 2 points of that. And we'll give her 2 points of Master Thief for more health and weapon damage and better power recharge time. Those are all good things. Shepard doesn't need anything. No changes to the weapon loadout. We're good.
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hock won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
I'm sorry, Allison Gunn.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover.
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hock respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Does the fact that I look exactly like Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, savior of the Council, one of the more famous humans in the entire galaxy, interfere at all with your plan, Kasumi? Like, I appreciate the article in Badass Weekly. I appreciate it. But was there a photo shoot there? You could have given her a wig. Some glasses. Yeah, Shepard has very distinctive hair. I did just recently change the style, but still. Anyway, tell me more about Donovan Hock.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Fancy mustache would have been hard.
And smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Kasumi is saying that I should bust out the sexier casual wear that I didn't choose earlier. But, it's fine.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hock is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hock's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
This game... This game looks so good. This game looks so good. Like, comparing that cutscene to what I remember it looking like from the original Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is cool and good. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is my favorite video game ever. This is so cool. It looks so good. Oh, this isn't just another heist, is it, Kasumi?
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Well, it had better be worth it then.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
You can, you know, they maybe they just intended to have, even if it's just a male Shepard, it's weird, but oh, that's game. You know, they took out the one shot. They took out that one shot, but they didn't take out every shot. Let's go.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
There was a shot of Shepard and Kasumi in their shuttle where
This is our stop.
it was basically a close-up of Shepard's rack with Kasumi in the background.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hock. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hock.
Hi, Angry Saren.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Allison Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
What accent is that? I'm gonna go with Russian goon trying to play British. It's like an Australian trying to do a maybe. There's a lot of Australian there. I can see maybe they were going for South African. I'm a fan of Russian goon trying to play British. So there we go.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Well, she is very clearly wearing space armor, and she has exceedingly distinctive lipstick, and she's dressed up like, you know, someone who wants to sneak in and steal something. So, I mean, you've got a point there, Don.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
It would have made sense for Kasumi to wear a dress or something, but, you know, I don't know.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Ooh, a datapad. Tell me more. Pardon me, security guard. I'm just going to look at this iPad that's 4 inches away from your hip. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight. Security Chief Rowe is in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. You might find a way to wade on past. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Okay, so now we know who the security chief is, and that's important somehow. He never lets anyone near his vault. That's what we were told. He never lets anyone near his vault. His vault is down these unguarded steps from his main display room right the fuck here. He never lets anyone near it.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
Hi, Saren. Shepard, it's just... Don't glare at the statue.
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hock for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hock's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Think somewhere out here. Aha, kinetic barrier power cable.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
So now, we just follow the glowing orange line. Hey Don, what's up?
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
No, absolutely not. By the way, do you know how charming I am?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hock's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
So apparently it's very easy to get Donovan to give a rousing speech.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
I would like to amend my previous suggestion. This is not a Russian goon trying to play British. This is a South African goon trying to play Scottish. Sometimes. Oh, hey. There's a statue here. What if we...
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Yep. Pop that, kill the power. Down goes the barrier.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go. Ready when you are.
Also, oh, by the way, there might be some gunplay about to happen. But first we bypass the door. Bar, presser, C, C to C. That's a signal to a signal. Bar to bar. Pressers to pressers. Hey, by the way, I'm here to kill you. Please nobody notice the gunfire and loud noises and screaming.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So just put that in an email and leave it around.
Got something?
Jerk.
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hock and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scatter.
Great. Also, apparently the security guys were just watching a cartoon with Krogan firing a gun.
Mr. Hock's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Chief Rose, you fuck.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hock's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
And Kasumi hacks the communications, and now we can go to the bedroom.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
I mean, this is very Mass Effect rich person, so I don't mind it, but, you know, it's not the most hospitable place. Anyway, where would we find some DNA? On the couch cushion, yeah.
Aha! Found a sample?
Now a credit shit.
Oh. Shepard found 1 credit in the couch cushion.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Well, fine.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Hey, Kasumi said to be quick and quiet, right? What if there's a DNA on the alarm clock?
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hock's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
You know, one thing we don't know or haven't really talked about with our friend Ghosty is that she loves her keyboard, so I would like to hear Parlor Ghost's thoughts on this keyboard right here.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Holographic interface. No tactile feedback at all. Imagine that for a keyboard. What about... I think there's something else you can find here. Oh no. Oh, she's not a fan.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Let's see if there's any DNA on his wall safe. Pressers, C, signal, C to C, signal to signal, pressers to pressers, bar to bar. Boom! Well, presumably some advancements are made in the next 200 years. Presumably. Little progress. Completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. That's bad. No research into the family. Brute force isn't going to work.
We can probably get Hock's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so we got our DNA sample. I think we've got everything we need. Figure out what's in this gray box. Never have to fire our gun. Not once, not ever.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hock. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hock.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Hi, Saren. Give me my weapons. Kasumi, do you have to stand right in front of the camera before you wipe it? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of... Nah, whatever. She's like, how dare someone depict Saren? I don't like Saren. Why would anyone make a statue of that awful man? And this right here is Donovan Hock's vault.
So this is Hock's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Yeah, so the gray box is over there somewhere. But before that, there are a lot of cool things here. His vault is pretty statue heavy. Are we sure he's not a Gorgon? Well, maybe. Hey, look, it's Michelangelo's David. It's seen better days.
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
It's a little difficult, Kasumi. It's heavy. Here's a random Krogan. Here's another statue of a Krogan.
Hock has good taste. I'll give him that.
Here's a statue of the Rachni Queen. She's out there somewhere.
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
This actually doesn't look like the Rachni Queen. It looks more like the soldiers. The Queen was longer, wasn't she? Who knows? Maybe it's a miniature. Hey, look, Turian art.
Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say.
Turian art is bad. Turian art is different. I'm sure this means something to Turians. Look, it's an ancient historical medical station. What's this?
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
Oddly relaxing, huh? Where have we seen weird orbs in space that make people feel oddly relaxed? Donovan Hock? More like indoctrinated of in Hock. Think about it. Oh, hey, what's this guy?
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
I know somewhere in here there are some Dragon Age references. It might be this, because I don't know what the hell this is. This is probably just a shout out to Dragon Age from the company that also made Dragon Age. Here's a Turian ship.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
So the Turians have a Titanic. You wish the Statue of Liberty had an ape face, Jeebus. Well, you know what?
How did Hock get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hock!
Damn you!
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
The Mona Lisa is not... It's the Mona Lisa now. Oh.
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's... impressive. Not sure what it is, though.
It looks like someone tried to create a Nidoran using only very big nails. All right, so the gray box is right here, but to be honest with you folks, the gray box is not the reason we came. This is the reason we came.
That's a Kasa Locust. No, the Kasa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hock won't mind if we borrowed these.
I'll take it.
So, yeah, that little "I'll take it." Shepard just has a random voice line whenever you find an upgrade, and the Kasa Locust is an upgrade and a half. It is the best weapon in the game, in my estimation. Very much deserving of a crab rave from Jeebus. Now that we have what we came here for, we could turn around and leave, or we could advance the plot. All right, fine, here's the plot.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked.
Hi, Don.
I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming, just like... No!
Couldn't resist a good renegade
Got your
interrupt.
attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
He monologues for a while.
Get...
But let's switch over to the Kasa Locust.
They come.
I get a fair whack of renegade just for doing that. And look at this gun. Super accurate, super fast. Send a shockwave all the way down there. Oh, hey, Chief Ro is here. Kasumi, would you mind overloading her shields, please? Let's map that power. Oh, you've already used your thing. That's not great. Oh, well.
Let's see if they burn.
Hey, you, buddy. Why don't you die? Oh, someone threw a flashbang at me.
Shields have failed.
Oh, Kasumi's down.
Burn the bastard!
That's not great.
Deploying combat drone!
It's actually not great. This is fine.
Burn the bastards! Need some cover!
Don't incinerate me. This is a good gun. It's just not perfect, and it's difficult when you only have one crewmate and that crewmate is dead. Kasumi's made out of tissue paper, you say?
Let's see if they burn!
Hey, speaking of, oh, you can hold down square and switch weapons, by the way. Speaking of burn, you can turn on incendiary ammo.
Sending in the drone! Burn the...
Taking fire.
I know you're taking fire, Shepard. Kind of your job. All right, down goes Chief Ro, and now this one last guy. Hey, one last guy.
Can't get a...
Nah, I can't charge over to you. You're behind a wall. Oh, you jumped out. Mistake. And you did.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in. Now!
Whole bunch of ammo if you needed the ammo. Let's get out of this place.
Someone's coming.
Moving to cover!
Cloaking.
Oh boy. There's a mech out there. So various attacks are good against various types of defenses. Rapid fire weapons, such as the machine gun here, are good against shields, but not so great against armor. Against armor, you want to switch over to single heavy impacts, such as the pistol. Once you get the armor down, you can more easily just kind of fuck it up with whatever you want. Do not get hit by a missile. It would be bad. Now that your armor is down, you're vulnerable to a shockwave, and now that you're down from a shockwave, you can just die. And I'll switch back to the Locust, because it is the best gun. Oh, hi! There are more friends. I forgot there were more friends.
Going dark.
Alright. Stay in cover, get my shields back up. Toss another shockwave in there. Just keep them busy. These guys like to knock me out of cover. He's got a Vanguard there, so he might charge in. That's bad.
Now you see
Kasumi,
me.
can you focus on that guy, please?
Shields down.
Alright, you are down to just your base health, and when that happens, you get
Can't reach
charged
the
and
target.
shotgunned. Boom! And
Seal them in.
Damn
boom,
it.
you're dead.
We have to find another way.
There they are. Ready for action. Need some
Hey look,
cover.
3 dudes all piled up. Let's send a shockwave in there, that'll be fun.
Now you see me.
Ready to engage.
I've got no shields.
I got no shields to hold me down. Hey, you, jerkwad. You got too close to Commander Shepard. Die for it. We'll switch back over to the Locust. Someone over there is firing rockets. That's unacceptable. Punish you for that. Why would you make that choice? Don't make that choice.
Taking cover.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Yeah, we're not worried about the tanks right now, Kasumi. We're worried about charging and killing. Oh, there's more people? Hello, more people. Send the mechs flying, send the dudes flying.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those tanks.
Yeah, Kasumi, I don't actually care about the tanks right now. I care about the dudes. Alright, let's charge the dude. Boom! Oh, hi. One more mech. Well, we can charge the mech too. Boom! Great thing about mechs, you can actually blow off their limbs. Odd that you can't do that with biological life forms. Jeebus, there has to be a point where you stop. Also, yes, it's just blast a hole through the wall.
That got it.
They just leave the firing mechanisms on their super tanks.
Drop a thing.
Just open for anyone to find. Okay. Hey, look, more spare parts. 1,200 credits.
Blow your ass away.
Kill Allison Gunn. Bring the other girl to me.
Watch her alive.
Now you see me.
Oh, he wants Kasumi alive, does he? Well, he's not going to get her.
No shit.
Cloaking.
Okay, now there are a whole bunch of dudes, and they have rockets, and they have grenades, and they have a mech. It's getting a little much.
Sure thing.
Kasumi, please overload the mech. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this mission was not actually intended to be the first real mission you do in the game. Oh, that shockwave was powerful. Okay, now that the mech is down to just its base health, it's not a big deal. Actually, it's a big stupid bullet sponge! Oh, that was... Are you playing on hard or something? I think I'm playing on veteran? Let me check. Gameplay, I'm playing on veteran, yeah. So one step above normal.
Going dark.
Yeah, you there, you die. VTM is Vampire the Masquerade. Okay, I think that's this room all cleared out. We're all set on ammo. Still kind of annoying that you have to worry about ammo now, but they certainly did increase the amount of ammo drops.
Me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy Doi when he fought back?
You don't talk about Keiji like that.
Murderer.
Taking heavy fire!
That looked painful. That had to hurt. Mind over matter. Poking. Your toast. Haha.
So now you see what happens if you charge into someone who has an active barrier or shield. They just kind of soak it. Does a little bit of damage to them, but boom! Certainly doesn't knock them on their ass.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Okay, so now we have the indication that at some point we will be fighting Mr. Hock personally.
Nice shot. Eat it.
That Vanguard is charging in.
Weakening their integrity.
You have no integrity. You work for a bad person. Okay. Was that the last of them? Thought there were more.
Incoming! Get down!
You could have done this the easy way, Goto.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look
Yeah,
left.
the final boss is tough.
Damn it! Lost shields.
I forgot to save. I just realized that I forgot to save. Gunships are indeed very cool.
Going dark.
I see them.
Sure thing.
Take down the shields, please. Yep, take cover to regain health. We're fine.
Lay down your weapons.
No! Donnie, you can't think that'll actually work, can you?
As you wish.
Oh, he gets his shields back. Jerk.
Beautiful. Up ahead.
Nice of them to sound
Here
an
they
alarm
come.
and have some flashing lights for where the dudes are coming from.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
You all get quite dead. Alright, where's the next wave?
Overloading.
Hey, look, a gunship.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Gunship back and with full shields.
Yeah,
If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
do that.
go.
This is fine.
They're to our left. Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards.
Yep. Trying to take out the gunship too, Kasumi.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Yeah, but what if we kill you? You didn't consider that.
That had to hurt. Clear out the guards. I'll take out the shields on the gunship.
What guards? Okay, cutscene.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Kasumi will never do anything this cool ever again, but, you know. Still pretty cool. It's an overload and a half right there. Hi, Don.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
I don't know if we needed the split. Oh, I like
On
the
our left.
smirk from Shepard there. That's cool. By the way, am I using incendiary ammo? I am. Great. Oh, I killed the guy Kasumi was killing. Waste of
Careful,
effort.
men. Want to keep her pretty
well.
face intact.
Hey now! We didn't have to get all sexism about it.
Going silent. Can't do that right now.
Okay, so I am out of ammo for the Locust. The game switches me over to the pistol. That's fine. I'm taking down armor anyway. Oh, get down. Get down, Shep.
Look straight ahead.
Kasumi, I'm shooting the big thing. What more do you want?
Do what you like to this gunship. I have a squadron of them.
Do you have a squadron of you? You're in the ship, Don.
Going dark.
All right, you're dead. He has a squadron of him.
They're coming from the front.
Hey, you know what I have that I haven't used, like, at all? I have a missile
Now you
launcher.
see me. Can't do that right now.
I'd like to get out of this alive, Kasumi.
Hey, fuck you, mech. Boom.
Sweet.
That's what you get for getting close enough to Commander Shepard, where she could charge into you. He's a Donovan Hock.
Cloaking.
Oh. Boom,
Can't
boom,
get
boom.
there.
Oh, I'm out of ammo for everything that isn't a shotgun. Is that good? Doesn't seem good. Alright, let's switch over to back to the pistol to pick up the... Come on, Shepard, pick up the... Shepard, please pick up the... Thank you. Pick up the ammo.
You should have died in the war.
Down you go.
Well, boom! Just out of there. Just keep monologuing, guy. You'll get her eventually. You should have died in the boom! I'm Commander Goddamn Shepard. That's right. It's true, I didn't. I was worried about the ammo.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
So Kasumi is very sad, and the story is sad. I do have a question. How much money did Keiji and Kasumi spend on the professional video crew that set up a multi-camera shoot of their romantic lovemaking session? Because there were cuts, there were artistic angles in that thing. Like, does everyone's memory just come with photo mode in this game? Because that would be cool. I want to see photo mode of some of my favorite memories. That would be neat. So that's a question. Also, oh hey, Kasumi's partner doesn't want her being overly sentimental about things. Who could have seen that coming? In the future, NVIDIA broadcast is really good. Can we not save these memories?
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
So we can keep the gray box, we can take the neutral path and say, it's what he wants. Or we can say, kill it. Kill it. The Alliance can't... There's bad information about the Alliance. We can't let that get out. We have to protect the reputation of the Alliance at all costs. The reputation of the Alliance is more important than the Alliance actually being forced into doing good things. Let's tell her to keep it.
If it's that important to you, keep it. Just make sure you're ready to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I am. I'll stay off the grid. No one will know I exist. I think I want this. Thanks, Shepard.
And we completely ignore the man's wishes. I think I may have just gotten Kasumi killed in the future, but it'll be fine. It also might be an actual decision if they said what the info was, because it's like, the Alliance might be implicated. Okay, the Alliance has done lots of stuff. Some of it was stuff that people think is bad and is actually good, like, saving the Council. Some of it is stuff that people don't know about that's actually bad, like that time that they booby-trapped a probe they sent into Turian space with a nuclear warhead. That's bad. The mission complete screen here will have a level up because I got some experience points, so that's a couple squad points. A mission summary. Donovan Hock is killed. Kasumi is loyal to Shepard. That's nice. Kasumi, because she's loyal, Kasumi unlocks 2 new powers. The first being a flashbang grenade like the ones we saw being used against us. And the second is a new outfit. And a reminder here that you got the Kasa Locust, which is the best weapon in the game. And you get some money from Cerberus, and I found a bunch of money, 25,201. Remember the 1, we found that in the couch. I do have a very cool gun. I also have some platinum. And Kasumi is loyal. So that's cool. We will give Kasumi her new outfit for the next mission we take her on. The next mission we take her on is, in fact, going to be on Omega. That's where we're going next. We are going to Omega. We are going to meet 3 new friends on Omega.